Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today is the last collaboration for lovely February. If you didn't know, I collaborated with creators all month long and we talked about different topics under the love umbrella without being cliche and sticking to just Valentine's Day. So today's topic is love your life. This video is going to be all about showing appreciation for your life and being thankful for the things that you have in the present. So this collaboration is with 3 awesome creators, and I know you all are going to go and show them some love once you get through watching this video. I am going to give you a short intro to why I'm subscribed and why I enjoy their content. So let's get right into that. The first channel is one that you may be familiar with already, and that's I Am Kiva. We did actually collaborate during week 2, and we're here collaborating again for the subject. I love Kiva's channel because she has a raw delivery and she discusses YouTube tips, things that are trending in the world, and even experiences from her life. She gives advice from a real place that you can really resonate with, and I really enjoy that. Next, I'm collaborating with Latrice Kelly Cooks and Things, and her channel is new, and I'm telling you, she has a vibe that you want to be a part of. She's very sweet and open. She does not only cooking videos, but she also does work tips to kind of help you elevate in your career. She does planning videos, and she also discusses her personal goals and shares her actions for getting there. So be sure to check Latrice out. Show her some love. She is a very supportive person, and she's really genuine. The final channel that I'm collaborating with is a YouTube friend of mine by the name of Dee. Her channel name is Let's Talk Tea About Ultimate Living. I absolutely love her channel because it's inspirational. She gives you little nuggets of wisdom and ways to get through difficult situations, and they are very uplifting. I've shared her content on my Facebook page so many times, but at this point, it's like this is the thing that you need to see and be spreading around. She does videos about getting through heartbreak or getting through tough times, learning how to appreciate your current situation. So that's like the perfect person to collaborate with because it's the type of stuff that she does on the regular anyway. So all of these ladies are awesome. Be sure to check them out. Tell them that Yosha sent you. And let's get right into today's topic. So before I get into my tips, I want to challenge you all to do something that I did and that I'm still actually doing. And that is to write down one thing that you are thankful for at least 30 days. Just one thing. It could be as simple as I'm thankful that I woke up this morning, or as complex as, I'm thankful that I didn't get into the car accident today that happened right before I passed a very busy intersection. Like, think of things that you are thankful for. A lot of times when you're not happy with where you are and you start focusing on that, you start missing some of the simple things that are good in your life. And, you get distracted by what isn't good. So I challenge you to do this. If you're not a journal person, write a note in your cell phone. Everybody seems to be a phone person at this time. So if you're a phone person, you're not a journal person, write down one thing with the date each day that you're thankful for. You can definitely do more, but just write those things down. And then at the end of the 30 days, go back and look over those. And I want you to come back and tell me. You can come back and tell me if you need an accountability person. But I want you to think of, did that improve your mood? 2019 was difficult for me. My perspective was just not where it needed to be. And things kept happening that made it kind of hard, I had family things going on. I had personal things going on. I had financial things going on. Work things going on. And with all of it going on, it felt heavy and I stopped appreciating what was going well. And so towards the end of 2019, I decided to change my perspective. I was like, I'm not going into 2020. It's a whole new decade, I don't want to go into 2020 feeling this way. And I did that, and I'm telling you, it improved my mood. Now, it's February-ish, and at this point, there is a little bit of time where, things kind of get back, and you're out of the new year, new me syndrome. But things have been going pretty good. I've been focused on YouTube. I've been focused on my family. I've been focused on my work. I've been focused on my weight loss journey, and the things that I said I wanted are aligning. Travel. Oh, my gosh. Travel's even going the way that I wanted to. So it's like you have to plan for the life that you want, and you have to take the steps for the life that you want. You know, you can say all day, I want weight loss, but if you're really not saying that you want weight loss with your actions, you can want weight loss all day. But unless you pay for that surgery so you can get that overnight, you have to work for those things. So with that being said, first thing that I'll start with is everything, whether good or bad, happens for a reason. There were times in life where I was very stubborn and I stuck through situations that I didn't deserve to be in. But looking in hindsight now, I understand that those things happened to prepare me for where I am today. There were times where I was in a very toxic relationship. I dealt with people cheating on me. I dealt with being emotionally abused. I felt like I had a manipulative partner and a narcissistic partner. And those things definitely taught me people are not going to give you more if you don't require it. And if you don't have that love for yourself, then people are not going to bring it just because it's the right thing to do. People can sometimes take advantage if they see that you're a good person and they know your heart and they know what they need from you or what they need in general, whether it's from you or not. They can take advantage of that. And so with that being said, that chapter in my life, or those chapters in my life with those specific people, taught me that I have to put my foot down in certain situations and love myself more. In a career space, I worked jobs that were not in my field, but they prepared me for the job that was in my field. So at the time, as a graduate, working in a call center, you know, being around people that had way less experience and education than I did, I felt like, you know, why am I here? I should be there. But those positions actually prepared me to be a better employee for the role it was with my degree. And even so, that position taught me that I gotta keep hustling. And even now, where I am now has put me in a space where I can do YouTube more frequently and more consistently. And if I wouldn't have worked hard to get there and appreciated that little job then, I may have not had the one that I have now with the flexibility that gives me that opportunity. The next thing is tough times make us strong. I've experienced this my whole life. I mean, from my mom passing when I was 16 years old, going through pregnancy alone and being in those toxic relationships. Those tough times made me strong. They taught me lessons. They taught me that I can make it. I can prevail regardless of who or who is not there. I'm really faith-based, and I know that God is a way maker. For those of you who don't believe in God, but y'all do believe in the universe or, you know, some other higher power, you have to know that, like, you can make it through those difficult situations. And when you do make it through, it makes you stronger. It's like you can look back and say, well, I went through something worse and I made it. This little thing doesn't seem so big anymore because I was able to do it before and I can do it again. And that applies to anything, whether it's like being sick or relationship problems, friendship problems, just things that are going on. Like, those tough times really define our character. And, you know, you can't just let it consume you and get over you to where you lose who you were. So just know that the tough times are just a season, and it's just a storm, and it can't rain forever. So when it stops raining, the sun will come out and things will get better for you. Next, I'm going to tell you all that if you cannot handle this stage, it may indicate that you're not ready for the next stage. This stage is going to prepare you for the next stage. You know, when you're in the army, you rank. And as you build and rank, as you go up, I'm pretty sure the first stage prepared you for the next. And even in career, like certain roles, they require experience, 2-3 years. That 2 to 3 years of experience that you gain prepare you for the promotion. If you don't have the 2 to 3 years of experience and then you get in that new job and you don't know what you're doing, you lied about being good at Excel, now you got to build Excel reports, you're not going to be ready because you didn't learn that Excel like you were supposed to. So it's like the things that you're going through now will prepare you for the next steps. Even though it's tedious and it seems like it's going to take forever, it's happening for a reason, to prepare you for the next stage. And the final and most important thing that I want to say is your perspective is everything. Your perspective is huge on how you navigate your day. If you wake up and you don't speak life into yourself and you're speaking on the negative, oh man, it's raining. Oh, I hate going there. I don't even feel like going to work. It's going to be so bad today. Oh, it's going to be a horrible Monday. I just don't even feel like being bothered. Well, guess what? You just canceled out your whole chance of walking in there feeling like a boss. You got to speak those affirmations on yourself. And you can't dwell on what isn't. Things are going to happen that we don't like. Take the time to process them and feel better, but don't live there. Don't dwell in what didn't happen. Don't keep going back to what happened 6 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I'm not saying forget that it happened. I'm saying reflect and come up with an action plan. Don't get stuck there. A lot of times things happen to people and they stay where they were right after it happened for several months or years, instead of realizing like, okay, this event happened, it's not fair, it's not right, but I got to move past that for me. And if you don't do that, then you end up limiting your growth because you stay there. You stay stuck in that place. As mean as it sounds, the world really owes us nothing. We have to go out and get things. And if you don't go out and get it, 9 times out of 10, no one is going to hand it to you. No stranger is going to come up to you and say, here is the money you need to get started on whatever you aspire to do. We spend a lot of time on social media, but not realizing that pours into your perspective as well. Use your social media wisely. Like, follow people that inspire you to do the things that you want to do so you can stay reminded of your purpose. And, keep speaking positively until you believe it. Like, fake it until you make it. I am getting better. I am going to lose this weight. I am going to be successful. I am going to get that promotion. I am doing great. I made a mistake, but I handled the mistake well. I was accountable. I did it. Like, speak positively to yourself and mean it. And, write on it, reflect, and don't stay in that negative place just because something bad happened. Those are my tips, and that was my thoughts around this whole subject of love your life. I hope you all enjoyed it. Please comment down below. Let me know what you think. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.